Joppa, a bustling port city on the Mediterranean coast, where fishermen unloaded their catch, merchants haggled over goods, and travelers arrived from far and wide. Amidst the vibrant marketplaces and narrow streets, a community of believers thrived, dedicated to spreading the teachings of Jesus Christ. In this vibrant city, there was a woman called Dorcas, also known as Tabitha in Greek. She shone as a beacon of kindness and generosity. Dorcas was a devoted follower of Jesus, renowned for her selfless acts, particularly towards the poor and widows. With needle and thread, Dorcas stitched together clothes, blankets, and hope, bringing comfort to those in need. As the sun rose over Joppa, Dorcas began her day, visiting the widows, listening to their stories, and providing for their needs. "I have a surprise for you, my dear one," Dorcas said, bringing out a beautiful dress that she had made with her hands and handing it over to one of the women she visited. The woman hugged her in appreciation and blessed her. "Why are you looking so sad?" Dorcas asked the little girl who had been looking moody all day. "A merry heart is good medicine, and a joyful mind causes healing, but a broken spirit dries up the bones. What is the problem?" The little girl replied, "My stomach hurts. I haven't had anything since morning. My mother hasn't been able to provide steadily since my father died." Dorcas hugged the little girl and said, "All will be well. The joy of the Lord is our strength, and God will make a way." Dorcas went into her house and brought food items for the little one. "Come back when this is exhausted. There's always love and sharing and caring. I'd also love you to come back when you've eaten." The little girl's mother couldn't hold back her tears as her daughter narrated all that had happened. "Oh God of heaven and the earth, please don't stop blessing Dorcas," she said. Dorcas's home overflowed with laughter, prayers, and the sound of her needle clicking as she worked on her latest project. The widows adored her, and the community looked up to her as a shining example of faith in action. But one day, Dorcas fell ill, and despite the efforts of those around her, she passed away. The news spread like wildfire, and the community mourned the loss of their beloved friend. The widows gathered, weeping, remembering her kindness. "Why do good people die? She was such an amazing woman and love personified," a disciple said as they prepared her body for burial. After laying her in the upper room, the same disciple asked his fellows, "Isn't there something we can do about this?" Another replied, "We have a Savior who was the resurrection and life. He alone can do miracles." Another disciple said, "We did all we could, prayed and prayed for Dorcas to stay, but God took her." The first disciple spoke, "One last thing, brethren. I heard Apostle Peter is in Lydda, very close to this place. I have a feeling that we need to call him here." They nodded their heads in agreement, and 2 disciples were sent urgently to Lydda to get Peter, one of Jesus' disciples. "Please, we need you urgently in Joppa. Come with us," the disciples begged Peter. When Peter arrived, he was taken to where Dorcas's body lay. "She was so good to us all. See what she made for us all," a woman said as the widow showed him the clothes she had made for them. "She fed and clothed me and my daughter till she was no more," the widow and the little girl cried in pain. Peter was moved by the good report they gave about her. Sending everyone out, Peter knelt down to pray, calling upon God's power to restore Dorcas to life. He turned to Dorcas's body and said, "Tabitha, get up." And miraculously, Tabitha opened her eyes, sat up, and Peter helped her to her feet. He called the believers, especially the widows, to the room and presented Dorcas to them. They began to glorify God for the miracle, rallied around Dorcas, and everyone began to lift God high in praise for what he had done. The news of Dorcas's resurrection spread quickly, and many came to believe in God through Jesus Christ. This story showcases Dorcas's inspiring legacy, highlighting faith, kindness, and service to others.
This channel is dedicated to build your faith through telling Bible stories. If you find this helpful, kindly comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.